Hello from Nature's Base. A few years ago I was privileged enough to go to the Natural History Museum in London behind the scenes to see Charles Darwin's collection of invertebrates, insects or mini beasts as we often call them, that he'd collected from his exploits around the world in the 19th century. When I saw them, and as you can see them from this photograph, they are extraordinary. The colour and diversity of the animals are incredible. Some crawl, some hop, some walk, and many fly. As a result of seeing them, I returned to Nature's Base and started investigating the invertebrates or mini beasts that are found in the soil, the meadow grassland, the leaves or the trees. Here is one of my favourite ones. It's the maybug. It looks quite fierce, but is completely harmless and has some fantastic eyelashes. Today I'm going to show you how to collect mini beasts yourselves, so you can discover what lives in your garden or school grounds. So, many invertebrates or mini beasts live in cold, dark, dank places like under rocks, logs or old boards like this one here. And this is the easiest way to collect them. A pot and a spoon, and you've got to be quite quick because they scurry away once you lift the stone or wood up. Let's see how we get on. Okay, here we go. See what's underneath. Oh, there's a lovely beetle there. 2 beetles. Got him into the... There he is. Beautiful beetle. Onto the pot. Now all we need to do is go and identify those. So this is our unexpected visitor. It's obviously not an invertebrate. It's an amphibian. And I haven't handled it because it's really important not to handle frogs and toads. But I've popped him in the pot and I'm going to let him go in a minute. We've got a lovely pond, so I'll let him go in the pond. Another way to collect mini beasts is slightly more complicated, but still not too difficult to make. You need a yoghurt pot, or a pot similar to this, a plastic cup, a square bit of wood or cardboard, 2 sticks or 2 pencils will do. And what we're going to do is we're going to dig a hole and we're going to put this pot in the hole so that it's level with the surface of the soil. I'll show you now. So there we go, sitting nicely snug in the hole. Then we put 2 sticks across and put a lid on. The concept is that mini beasts will crawl along and fall into the pot. The reason we have a lid and 2 sticks, the 2 sticks provide the gap for the mini beast to crawl through, and the lid stops the rain getting in and then stopping them drown. So here is one I set out last night. Let's see if we've got anything inside. Oh, hello. We've got what looks like a soldier beetle and 1, 2 woodlouse. Now I know that, but you can download any mini beast identification sheets which will help you identify and give names to the various species that you hopefully will collect in your school grounds. And of course, other mini beasts and invertebrates live on leaves. So in order to try and collect those, we need a white sheet, an old pillowcase, a bit of sheet from the bed, obviously ask your parents, put that on the ground, and then we could scoop with a spoon, but if you're doing this at school, some schools have these which are called pooters, and you place the clear one in your mouth and you place the green one on the sheet when the mini beasts have fallen onto the sheet, and you suck. And there's a little filter on the green tube to stop the mini beasts going into your mouth. So let's have a go. So we're going to shake the bush. Hopefully things will fall onto the white sheet, and then we're going to pooter them up and see what we've collected. Okay, so you can see we've got a small spider and a caterpillar, and there is a green fly in there as well. So we can think about perhaps why the caterpillar is living on the leaves, because beautifully camouflaged. The spider will make a web to catch flying insects flying through the leaves of the tree, and the green fly, as its name suggests, can also be camouflaged within the foliage. But remember, like all our mini beasts, we need to release them pretty quickly back into their own habitat. Once you've collected your pot, you can then study the invertebrates. As we've mentioned, you can identify the species, and then using one of our sheets that if you email me, I can give them to you, which helps you draw them, see how they move, consider what they eat, think about camouflage, think about herbivore, carnivore. We do this the whole time with school groups here. We call it our Darwin Day. Once you have studied your mini beasts, it's really important that you put them back in the same location that you found them. Cover up the hole and then on to the next one. But if you want to extend this activity a little bit further, rather than just randomly looking for mini beasts and doing pitfall traps here, there and everywhere, you can actually be slightly more methodical and ask the question, are there more mini beasts nearer the path than the woodland, or the path and the playing field? And therefore you can set several traps up near the path, and then on a transect, on a line, every 3 or 4 meters, put another pot. You may have to do this for several days, and each day go back and record your findings. And it'll be really interesting to know what the answers are. Do they like the path, or do they like the woodland or grassland? Good luck, and really enjoy becoming what I call an amateur naturalist.